Department of Computer Science and Engineering, University College of Engineering, JNT. And the topic, what she told regarding my PhD is not interest of things, it is Internet of things. So in today's session, first of all, let me thank the management of Kite College, Kite Group of Institutions for inviting me for this interaction session with the students, which is my favorite time pass. Even in the class, even in the college also, I like to interact with my students. Special thanks to Subbarao Garu, he is the person behind for bringing me here, and Dean sir, Madam, HOD Madam, and Tiku sir. Thank you sir for giving me this opportunity. And the only thing I request for this 1.5 hour or 2 hour session is please don't talk anything until unless they matter. Okay. So my topic of interest here today, what I am going to discuss is programming and its importance to choose the career path. So I think you people are from the CSE background, right? Any specialization like artificial intelligence, machine learning? Right. So you people have some knowledge about this. Why you have chosen this particular specialization? Any idea? ఎందుకు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నారమ్మా ఈ పర్టికులర్ టాపిక్ మాత్రమే? ఐ మీన్ కోర్స్ స్కోప్ ఫర్ వాట్? కెరీర్. రైట్, సూపర్. The thing is that we people always want to settle down in a very high-end companies, right? So which pay us very high packages. This is our ultimate intention. మీరు ఎన్ని చదివినా కానీ అల్టిమేట్గా మీరు చేయాల్సిందంటే we need to settle down in a company, not in a small companies, right? We need to settle down in a company which gives us a lot of packages and perks. This is our ultimate goal, right? So in today's world, even the entire 20th century, the entire world is dependent on computers. Do you agree on it? Yes, right. And how the computers will work? Do they have any intelligence? Computers, do they work on their own? No, right? As a programmer, I should give some instruction, you do this like this. So those are nothing but instructions that we give to the computer. That is the programming, right? So we are dependent on computers and computers are dependent on programs, right? So once we are equipped with the programming languages, or once we are equipped with the programming concepts, then it will be very beneficial for us to open the doors to lot of careers, right? So first of all, I will be discussing about the programming and its importance. You know very well all these things, right? What is a program and who is going to do it? All these things you are very well, right? So I will be giving, at the end, I will be giving some historical discussions about the programming, how it has entered into our world. All these things we will discuss, right? So we will be having some questions. If possible, you try to participate in it, but don't look into the mobiles, right? So the first concept what I am going to discuss is programming and its importance. In the next presentation, I will be connecting this programming with the careers, right? So please concentrate here. These are the different topics what I am going to discuss. We will discuss what a programming is. We know very well about it, and who is responsible for programs, and who are called as programmers, and how we are going to equip ourselves with the programming concepts. The little history of the programming, and what are all the jobs we have, different jobs if we are equipped with these programming concepts. And then we will be discussing about a particular companies, right? A set of companies which are particularly ruling this entire world, right? Have you ever heard of the term FANG? FANG. FANG, now it is turned into MANG, right? So we have different set of companies like whatever companies we are getting in the campus placements, they are called as service-oriented companies, right? Like TCS, Infosys, all these things are service-oriented companies. Thing what they will do is they will get the projects from America or something else, and they will disperse that work to the people like us, right? So they will recruit people from colleges and they will give this assignment to us. So those are called as they are providing service to the original owners. So those are called as service-oriented companies. The pay packages that they offer for the students is very less. Maximum TCS, I am not criticizing any company, don't take it in a negative sense, right? So what is the maximum salary that the TCS employee is getting? 3.5 for a PG student, right? And it is less than 3.5 for a UG student, right? And there is another category of companies which are called as product-based companies. They develop their own products. So for that, they offer so much of high packages to the employees. Can you tell me what is the package they are offering, product-based companies? It is around 12 lakh, more than 12 lakh. It starts with 5 to 6 lakhs, right? Starting from 5 lakhs, they go very high, right? So other than these two companies, these two categories, that is the service-based companies and product-based companies, we have another set of companies which are called as FANG companies. Right, we'll see. It's a known term, but we don't know that this is the particular term, right? So we'll discuss how we are going to achieve these jobs in FANG-based companies, right, or product-based companies, other than the service-oriented companies. As I told you that the service-oriented companies are always intended to make their employees to give service to some other ones, right? So they offer very less packages. So as a student, as a 21st century student, you should not settle for those small packages. This is my intention. So we will be discussing about the FANG companies in this AIM High and what are all the necessary technologies or what are all the necessary skills that a student should acquire to get qualified into this FANG companies. All these things we will discuss. And then I have brought some websites where you can excel your programming skills, right? So you might have known it, right? CodeChef, HackerRank, LeetCode. LeetCode is the best website where you can have a lot of questions related to data structures. Data structures subject chadvaramma? Yes. Beautiful subject, right? Why I am saying it is beautiful means it doesn't look beautiful, right? All the companies, most of the companies, even the product-based companies or these FANG companies, they always rely on data structures. So if they have a candidate for recruitment, what they will do is they will simply ask questions related to data structures and algorithms. So data structures is life for the CSE students. Yeah, is it clear? So after that we will discuss some little information. I call it as tidbits. Tidbits means little pieces of information that I am going to share with you. Even you know them very well, but I think I can give some more information here, right? So let us start our discussion. And as I told that this is not the only presentation I have. I have another presentation where I am going to discuss about various technologies that are called as hotcakes in today's world, right? And once we excel in those technologies, you will be definitely placed in a very good place, companies, right? And you will have a good life. What is our ultimate goal as a student? Right, ఎవరైనా కానీ ఒక కాలేజ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ అమ్మా? పేరెంట్స్ విల్ డెఫినెట్లీ లుక్ ఫర్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్, రైట్? ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ ఈవెన్ యాజ్ ఏ యూనివర్సిటీ కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్, ఈవెన్ వీఆర్ ఆల్సో గెటింగ్ ద what is that one? Service based companies. When we are also getting 3.5, maximum package that we get is 6 or 7, right? But what I request you people is we should not limit ourselves to these service based companies, and we should not blame the organization or blame the environment. There are so many restrictions as a TPU. I worked for TPU as 4 years for University College of Engineering. I have a lot of pressure. Saying my management will come and they ask me that private colleges, they are making their students recruited in good organizations. They are offered with good packages like more than 6 and 7, 10 lakh packages are there. But as a government organization, we have so many restrictions, and what we say is don't blame on anybody. The world is open for a student who is excellent or who is having good skills. Nobody will stop you. You have good programming skills. Is there anybody to pulling you back for not applying to other companies? Right. It's not the company. It's not only the on-campus placements. You can apply to off-campus placements also. Right. The world is open. That's it. So my intention is don't settle down for smaller companies. You have the wide area which is open to you and you can explore it. Student ga mana baadhyata entama to study well, right? That is our dharma, right? To study well and to get settled well is our dharma. But most of the candidates we fail to follow this dharma, right? Even what is the dharma of the faculty? To teach you the good lessons and to make you placed in some good organizations, right? Even we are also sometimes failing in that issue, right? But forget about all those things. My intention is you people apply for the off-campus placements like big organizations like Oracle, and product-based companies, Flipkart, Amazon, like that. We apply it and you try it. In this scenario, I would like to tell one incident that happened to my BTech classmate. Right? So I was graduated from KLC, Pune Lakshmi College of Engineering, in the year 2005. So my friend called Tirumala, he is also graduated and we didn't get any on-campus placements. But I chose my path to be the MTech, higher education. But Tirumala, he has chosen a path where he wants to get settled in a company itself. And he has applied and he has been interviewed by 98 companies. Failed, 98 failures, and then he got a job in a very good company, Qualcomm. Qualcomm is a very good company, right? He got settled in that company. So after he got job in that particular organization, he has mailed all the classmates saying that these are the efforts he has made and these are the failures. List of companies, 98 companies he has given. List of companies he has failed, and ultimately he has succeeded in getting a job in very good company. Qualcomm is not a small company, right? So this is the target we should have. Placements we should not get depressed, right? And these are all the college placements companies companies. We have so many companies, right? The thing is that you have to apply it and then you have to try those companies. That's it. Is it clear? Right. Now let us start. As I told that the 21st century world runs on computers, and computers are based on programs. So having a good knowledge on programming will make us equipped with the computing systems. So the programming opens the doors for the careers, as he said. The ultimate goal of any student or CSE student is he need to learn the programs and he need to open his own career doors. Nobody is going to open the doors, right? We are the creators of our own destiny. This was told by a great Yavarman. We are the creators of our own destiny. Vivekananda, Kaya. Right. So we have to equip ourselves and we have to open the career doors for ourselves, right? And we can say that programming is the lifeblood of modern life, right? Every student, irrespective, not only the student, even you don't believe that NEP 2020, have you ever heard of it? NEP 2020. We always hear the speeches of Modi. He always concentrates on NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020, right? So in that NEP 2020, the government is planning to make this programming as a important skill for every student. Previously, we used to have, in olden days, our parents might not have literacy, right? They might not have gone to the colleges, they might not have gone to the schools. So literacy rate is very low. So by this, the government has thought that learning and reading and writing should be the basic things for every citizen in India. So they have made the reading a important step, right? So everybody has to read and everybody has to learn. This is the main policy the government is implementing right now. Right now the literacy has been increased and we are safe. We are in the safe zone. The same thing is happening to programming also. The government is trying to implement the programming skills from the school level itself. Remember, after some days, your brother who is studying the 7th class or 8th class, he will come to you and he will write better programs than you. This is guaranteed. Right? Endukante they are trying to implement the Python programming or they are trying to implement the IoT, Internet of Things. Everything is done in the school level itself. Right? Programming is very important and that is an important skill for every citizen of India. This is what the NEP 2020 says. You can go with the internet, you can browse the internet so that you can find this important information. Programming is life. We say that it is lifeblood to the students or it is lifeblood to the modern life. Right? Now the first topic is what? We know this very well. What is programming? What is programming? My last bench, last rows, please. What is programming? What is programming? Anybody? Set of instructions, right? Set of instructions that perform a task is called as a program, right? So programming is the process of giving machines a set of instructions. Similarly, a computer program consists of code that is executed on a computer that to perform particular tasks. Simply we can say that a set of instructions that we give to the computer to perform a task is called as a program. Right? These are the basics of we know very well. Right? And this is also called as coding. Programming is different from coding and environment. Endukante both are same, but coding has more skills to be equipped. Coding and easy coding, right? We have power programmers, we have a lot of coding competition that is going on around this world, right? My MBA will go on, right? Students now level.
Saturday they will wear blazers. That is the uniform.
Not making no sense.
All is happening.
Okay. Right. And the second topic is who. Right. Who is going to program the things? Program. Right. And what is that he is going to do? Now we are not called programmers. BTech lo first semester lo oka C program language నేర్చుకుని we cannot be named as programmers, right? A programmer spends his entire life to learn more number of programming languages and lot of skills has to be equipped if you want to name him as a programmer, right? In the first semester you read C, we don't know how to write the prime number program. In the second semester we go for C++, we don't know what is object oriented programming, right? This is not the programming thing, right? So as a programmer, if you want to be a programmer, you have to spend your entire life learning new languages, right? So what do you mean by program? What is a language, first of all, tell me? Super. A language is a medium of communication between two entities. We have so many natural languages. Give me some examples of natural languages. Telugu, English is there, French, German, like that we have. Can anybody tell me how many natural languages are there in this world? Don't go for the world. Let us confine ourselves to India. Can you tell me how many languages are there? Natural languages? 3,000. 100. Mobile is just chapter now. Sir, jam around the answers, please. Now, please don't look into this. This is the serious issue, right? As per my knowledge, in India we have 22 natural languages, right? 28 states. India never divided is based on language only. But right now, even the Telugu people has been divided into Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Andhra 28, right? So maximum 22. Let us go discussion with the world. Can you tell me how many natural languages are there in the entire world? 1.5. Not 130. 120. No. No. Mobile లేకుండా చెప్పండి. There are around 7,000 languages. There are around 7,000 natural languages. Right? This is the communication. Please. అంటే మీరు ఎలా అంటారంటే కందిరేగులు అంటారు లేదంటే తేనె పట్లు అంటారు. జస్ట్ ఒకసారి అలా కదిపి అంటే కనుక గుయ్యి అని సౌండ్ రైట్. ప్లీజ్ అది ఆ స్ట్రాటజీ వదిలేయండి అమ్మా. సో దేర్ ఆర్ అరౌండ్ 7,100 natural languages in the entire world. Right. Now let us confine ourselves to this concept. Can anybody guess how many programming languages are there? What is programming language? What is programming language? It's a way of communication between the programmer and the computer. Right. We tell something to the computer in the programming language only. Can anybody guess how many programming languages are there in the world? On record. 12. దగ్గరలో కూడా లేవు. Any guess? Wild guess. 30 రాంగ్. మీరు కూడా దగ్గర కూడా లేరు. దగ్గరికి వచ్చారు. There are around 700 programming languages. Right. On record. On record అంటే ఏంటమ్మా? రికార్డ్ చేయలేని చాలా ఉన్నాయి. Right. So as a programmer you should not excel all those things. What is right now? What is the most familiar language, programming language right now? Python. So Python. Second one Java. It's not Java, it is JavaScript. Right. So the most popular programming languages are right now Python, JavaScript and Java. Right. There are so many things. We have Julia programming language. Do you know that? We have Swift programming language. Vinmarathone. Right. We will have a logo test at the end. Logos choose adento cheppagalaru. Right. Like that we have so many programming languages, but as a programmer, as a human being, can you learn all those languages? No, right? So we should know our strengths. As a student, we should know our strengths, and we should excel in one or two programming languages. That itself is enough to secure a good job in good big organizations. Clear? Card one language and not you cannot be king of all programming languages. You can be jack of all programming languages, but king of at least 2 or 3 programming languages. That is enough to get secure a good job, right? So if you are given a choice, which programming language do you choose? Python. Why? Most familiar language, right? But is it easy or difficult? Easy, right? So as a early programmer, as a beginner, you should always start your career by learning the simple languages. Annaprasam రోజున ఆవకాయ తినకూడదు, right? So if you start your career learning the Java is a version. దాంట్లో ఒకసారి దిగారంటే కనుక ఎక్కడ తేల్తామో తెలియదు, అది తేల్తామో లేదు కూడా తెలియదు. That is called Java. It's a version. So don't ever start your career with Java. నాకు ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ అంటే చాలా ఇంట్రెస్ట్. ఐ హ్యావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఇన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్, సో ఐ స్టార్ట్ ఇట్ విత్ జావా. యూ విల్ బి డమ్, మురిగిపోతాం అంతే, డమ్ అయిపోతాం, రైట్? సో యూ స్టార్ట్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్, ఎన్హాన్సింగ్ యువర్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ స్కిల్స్ విత్ స్మాల్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజెస్. మీకు ఎందుకో సి ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఎందుకు పడతారు తెలుసా? ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్లో వెరీ 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 బేసిక్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్, వెరీ ఈజీ. చెప్పాను కదా, ఇఫ్ యూ పుట్ ద పైథాన్ ఆర్ జావా ఇన్ ద ఫస్ట్ సెమిస్టర్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్, almost 50% of you will drop the college, right? That is what happens. So we always start with small steps. We start with C, then object-oriented C++, then we have Java. We learn about cloud computing, we learn about databases, Oracle, all these things, MySQL, we learn these things, right? So as a programmer, we should start, or we should know our strengths. First man strength తెలుసుకోవాలి. We should know our weaknesses. Then only you can start your career in the program. There is no restriction. నేను C తోనే స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, there is no restriction. You can start with Python also, but you should have the determination. A determination unte you can start, right? As I told that the NEP 2020 they are introducing the programming language. Even if you go to a ICSE student, 8th class student, and you write some Java program, he will laugh at you. Why? Because they are very good at Java program. They learn the things in the 8th class itself. So the same thing the Modi is going to try to get into the primary education also. From 8th class onwards, they will be introduced to Internet of Things, programming language, everything they will learn, right? So depending on their focus area, we need to check our focus area. For example, these particular 5 girls are interested in web development. So you try to learn the web skills, web development skills, and they are interested in mobile development. You try to learn it. You are interested in mobile development, but you always want to learn Python. Why? Because Python is the most familiar language. Is there any connection between it? No. Right. This happens similar to that of a civil student joining in an IT company. Right? He will learn all the structures, concrete materials, sand, all these things they will learn. But ultimately, he will be placed in software company, where he will struggle for programming. As a CS student, we learn programming for 4 different years, and when we go to the company, they will make us to put in any project that we don't know that language also. Again, we have to start our learning. But since we have learned the basics of C, C++, equipping with that, the new language will be easy for us. But think of the situation of a civil or mechanical student joining in an IT now, right? So you always focus on a particular area. You know your strength, you know your weakness. Learn those programming languages only. If you are interested in web development, learn the web development, HTML, CSS, JS, all these things you learn. Mobile development. Or you are interested in data analytics, go for machine learning or data science. You have some knowledge with statistics, go for machine learning. So you should know the focus area, right? And as I told that we have different programming languages, around 700 programming languages are there in the world, right? So programmers need fluency in 1 or more programming languages. This is what I told. Out of 700 programming languages, you learn the things for different languages, but you should be a king in at least 1 or 2 programming languages, right? Any task you give, you write it in that programming language, then we call you as a programmer. Clear? Right, this is all about who. Now, how we are going to equip our programming skills? Right? What is the first step in learning the programming skills?
The basics.
It's not basics. We join a college program, as we have joined in BTech Computer Science and Engineering. Right? We have different college programs where you join that program and you have to learn the skills. In the curriculum, we have so many programming languages, you learn the programming. That is one thing. What is the second thing other than these college programs? You might have gone through this, your seniors might have gone. When I was speaking to Madam, she told that they have organized very good sessions with Krish Naik. Krish Naik, he is good at machine learning, very good program. Even I am the follower of Krish Naik in YouTube. Right. So boot camps, we call them as boot camps. Boot camps related to certain programming languages. So you might have 1 month of boot camp for learning the Python. We might have a boot camp for 2 months, of course, for learning the machine learning. So you have to register yourself to those boot camps and you have to equip that skills. Clear? Other than this, most important skill a student should have in this present scenario, self-learning. Right, self-learning is very important skill. As you know that there is a lot of videos that are available over the internet. Do you need a teacher to make you learn C programming language right now? No. You just go to the internet, ask the Google man. Google. Do you know Google?
Yes, sir.
Who is the founder of Google? Sundar Pichai is CEO of Google. One more check. Who founded Google? You know that Google is a simple algorithm, right? And it was being implemented as a project submitted by a PG student. ఒక స్టూడెంట్ పీజీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ కానీ సబ్మిట్ చేసిన ప్రాజెక్టే గూగుల్. ఇట్స్ ఎ బ్యూటిఫుల్ అల్గారిథం సెర్చ్ ఇంజిన్, రైట్? ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? లారీ పేజ్ ఈజ్ ద ఫౌండర్ ఆఫ్ గూగుల్. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? ఎందుకు వెళ్ళినా అక్కడికి? Self-learning, right? So you ask Google or you ask YouTube. Who is YouTube comes under whom? Is it a separate company or is it comes under somebody else? It is also from Google only, right? Any technological advancement you take, that will be from the Google only, right? You have Google search engine, you have YouTube, you have Google Maps, you daily use it. Mananga Zomato use chestunnam, right? Google Maps. Next, Google Earth is there. So all these are traditional Google products. And do you know that Google is Google has a parent company? Do you know that?
Alphabet.
Super. This is Alphabet, right? So Google has been, it's not acquired, right? Google has not been acquired, but Google comes under a parent company which is called as Alphabet. Alphabet has so many wings. ఎందుకని alphabet పెట్టారు? All letters will be included in it. They have X. X letter is their alphabet. So X stands for nothing. They have named it as X for developing the self-driving cars. Self-driving cars, right? Similarly, Google Capital is there. What is Google Capital? Capitalists. They are capitalists. They fund the projects. For example, he is very much interested to float his own company after BTech. So you go with a idea and you apply to Google. They will fund you to roll down that particular company, right? Similarly, Google Ventures is there. Nest is there. Like that, they went into the biochemistry products also. Like that, Alphabet is not a small company, and out of all those products, Google is a small product. We think that Google is something like this, right? Even it is that only, right? So the best thing you have to go for the self-learning things is you go for YouTube or some learning platforms. You register yourself to the programming. You learn on your own. Self-learning is the most powerful weapon for a student, right? You don't rely on anybody. For example, do you have the mobile computing in the curriculum? Mobile app development, right? Right. Similarly, do you have any IoT in your curriculum? IoT is now the very emerging technology. It's not emerging technology, it is the top technology where you can get good jobs in the IoT sector.
Earlier we can elect the subjects.
Elective learner, right? So even though you did not select that IoT subject, you can learn that IoT from the internet. Always self-learning is a very powerful weapon that one should have as a student, as a learner, right? Not only students, right? Is it clear? So these are all the three things how we can get the programming. The first thing is either you can join any college program, thereby you can learn a lot of programming languages, and you can get the certificate at the end. All the certificates what you earn at the end of fourth year may not be that valuable. This statement was given by so many companies. Not only the private organizations, even the government organizations also, they are looking for enthusiastic people, enthusiastic programmers, where the companies failed to get those enthusiastic programmers. ఎందుకంటే interest లేదు. Students are not at all interested to learn the new things, right? You people have to explore the things. You people have to tell new things to the faculty members. This is how we are expecting, right? Is it clear? So the first thing is join a college program, or else the second one is you can join a boot camp, 1 month or 2 months course, you learn the programming language, or else the third one is self-learning, most powerful. Nobody can stop you, right? Right. You can also go for these online courses, certificate programs, all these things, right? And as I told that you always have to start your programming career with a simple programming language. Always start with simple steps. చిన్న చిన్న అడుగులతో స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి అంతే తప్ప ఇక్కడి నుంచి అక్కడ చూపుతానంటే బ్రోడ్ రైట్. సో దట్ యూ ఆల్వేస్ స్టార్ట్ విత్ ద సింపుల్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్. అండ్ కమింగ్ టు హిస్టరీ. నౌ కెన్ యూ టెల్ మీ హూ ఇస్ ద ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్స్? Super. Charles Babbage. Why he has been called as father of computers? Anybody? ఎందుకంటే అతను ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్స్ అన్నారన్న? ఎనీబడి? ఇస్ దర్ ఎనీబడి స్టార్ట్స్ విత్ నేమ్ అభిషేక్? అభిషేక్ కానీ ఏతో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళు ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారని? ఎత్తరు. Why he is called as father of computers?
He contributed his first computer.
Okay, he contributed his entire life. He has not contributed not 1 or 2 years. Almost 30 years he has spent to develop that computer, right? And why he has called as father of computers means the model that he has designed at that particular time will be the basic for the modern digital computers also. So we have 5 different components: mill, store, and input, output, like that. The same components. Have you gone through the block diagram of computers? How many components are there? Block diagram. Input unit will be there. Output unit will be there. In the middle, you have a big dabba. What is that dabba? CPU. Within the CPU, you have arithmetic and logical unit, control unit. So all these 5 components, they have been taken from the Charles Babbage model only. That's the reason why we call him as the father of computers. Right. Now can you tell me who has written the first program? Who has written the first computer program?
Tim Berners-Lee. Tim Berners-Lee.
No. On the records, it was a woman. She is called as Ada Lovelace. Ada programming language is there. It was named after her only. Ada Lovelace. Right. And do you know from where we got this computer science? Is it from physics, chemistry, mathematics? Right. So our forefathers in the computer science world are always mathematicians. Even this Ada Lovelace is also a mathematician. Now we have not the father of programming, first program. We have mother of first program. Who is the mother of programming? Ada Lovelace. Right. Clear? So there she has started the things of programming, and when she doesn't know that she is writing a program. After writing the program and what is an algorithm? Step by step process is called an algorithm. So she has written a step by step process to find the Bernoulli number, mathematics, and it was taken as the first program. That's it, nothing more than that. And Inka Vententante, it was never executed, but she was recorded as the first programmer in the world. But the program what she has written, the Bernoulli number, was never been executed on the computer. Right. And can you tell me who is the mentor of Ada Lovelace? Mentor. She always follows her. Father of computers, Charles Babbage. అంటే వాళ్ళిద్దరూ ఒకే ఏజ్ వాళ్ళు. Right, Charles Babbage to follow him. And she tried to execute this Bernoulli's program on the machine which was developed by Charles Babbage. Can you tell me the name of the machine which was developed by Charles Babbage? Turing machine is from Alan Turing. Can you tell me that name? First computer is not digital computer, it is mechanical computer. You used to have levers, రాడ్లు ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట, ఒక్కొక్కటి మార్చుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. Right, that is called as analytical engine అంటారు. It is called as analytical engine. So Charles Babbage has developed that analytical engine for almost he has spent 20 to 30 years of life. At one time he got vexed with that thing. right? And this Ada Lovelace, she tried to execute her Bernoulli's number program on emission that was never brought into limelight, and the program has never been executed. But records say that Ada Lovelace is the first programmer, so women should be proud, right? Father of computers, Charles Babbage. We should be proud. Right. So we have initially we have some programming languages. What is the first generation of programming languages? Very easy question. As a computer science student, you should learn this. You should know this. What is the first generation of programming language called as? No, C is middle level language. No, madam, I want the name. Computers always recognize the things in terms of binary language. So the first generation of programming language is binary language. Right? What is the difficulty of binary language? Coding will be very difficult. You always have to write the code in zeros and ones. And even we cannot remember a 10-digit number of our relatives, phone number. And how do you remember ones and zeros? Right? It will be very difficult, right? So they have gone to the second level of programming. Can anybody tell me what is the second level of programming? Anybody starts with letter X on the left. C. Anybody name starting with C? One Chandrasekhar Rao unnadamma నేను కాకుండా చందు మా ప్లీజ్ బి ఇంటరాక్టివ్ అన్న ఇప్పుడు మీకేమే ప్రైజ్ ఇవ్వమంటే ఇస్తాను నేను చెప్తున్నాను అర్థం సాధారణంగా కొంచెం ఎక్కువ నాకు బట్ చెప్తాను కానీ ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్. ఇస్ దర్ ఎనీబడి హూజ్ నేమ్ స్టార్ట్ విత్ సి? చైతన్య, చరిత, చరణ్. Right. So the second generation of programming languages is called as assembly language. Assembly language, right? So we have some drawbacks with the assembly language. That is, it is architecture dependent. Right? What do you mean by architecture dependent? It is dependent on the underlying hardware. So, for example, in the market you have some new hardware, 8085. He is very much interested in assembly language, so he went to the market and he bought 8085. Along with that hardware, you will be equipped with a book which is called as instruction set. You have to learn those instructions, and those instructions has to be implemented on 8085. So he has done a lot of programming on 8085. He is the power programmer of 8085. Let me say. And after 3 months of time, there is another product 8086 has entered into the market. And he went there, he bought the 8086, along with it, he got some this much book which is called as instruction set. Now what he tried is, he tried to implement those 8085 programs on 8086. They won't work. So they are dependent on hardware. 8085 means you have to write the programs for 8085 only. You cannot run the programs on 8086. So another hardware 8086 programs will fail up to run on another hardware. So this is called as hardware dependency, architecture dependent, right? So for this reason, the inventors, they have gone through the third generation of programming languages. What is that one? Don't go to the specific language, the category I want. Super, which is the answer? High level language, right? So high level languages are more closer to the human language. English is the so it will be very easy for the programming, and there are a lot of advantages with these high level languages. Andukane high level language, right? And as we know that we have so many jobs related to this particular Programming తెలిస్తే కనుక you can have lot of jobs, right? So you might have heard this: computer programmers, web developers, software developers, software engineers, database admins, computer system analysts, information security analysts, right? Data scientist, most trending job now, right? Even this is also not a simple thing. Meek already, I think few days back we have gone through the cyber security webinar, right? Chakravarti sir. The most hot cake in the present market is cyber security, right? I'll tell you all these things. And network architect. And why we are choosing this particular CSE field? The most hot branch right now is CSE one. As I told you that the ultimate object of any student who join the CSE will be to get placed in a very good company with good high packages, right? So according to statistics of Bureau of Labor, which is US based company, in 2020 they have made statistics, and the median of the average salary of a computer scientist, of a computer programmer is $91,000, which is almost 2 times greater than a normal salary. You take any other job, their median will be around $41,000, but you go for this software job, it will be around $90,000, right? So almost 2 times of salary. You earn the salary 2 times or 2.5 times more than a normal salaried people, right? So that is the reason why we choose to have this CSE field. Clear? Then, Kani, choosing the CSE field is not the limit, right? You have to equip yourself with a programming language teliyakunda you cannot be called as a computer student. At least one programming language, that is it. Close, right? Now, as I told you that there are 3 categories of companies as I have categorized. One is service-based companies, product-based companies, FAANG. Can anybody tell me what is this FAANG? As I told that FAANG has been replaced with MANG. What is this symbol? Meta. What is this one? ఇది బాగా వెళ్తుంది. OTT platform. What is OTT? No. What is the abbreviation for OTT? Always, who is that? Okay. Now I am not asking about OTT. I am asking about OTT. What it all, right? Choose a bag what it the most familiar platforms right now. There is no need to go for the movie theaters also. Right? Within 1 week you get all the movies there. Right? So this stands for MANG. Dini M is Meta. Right? So this is an acronym. MANG stands for acronym which is for Meta, Apple, Amazon, Netflix and Google. Previously this Meta FAANG F stands for Facebook. Right? Facebook has been acquired by Meta. అందుకనే దీన్ని ఇప్పుడు ఇది కూడా మారుకోవచ్చు. ఏమవచ్చు? Google has been placed under Alphabet. ఇది కూడా ఏ అవ్వచ్చు చెప్పలేము ఫ్యూచర్, రైట్? సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద ఎందుకని every student, every top class student, they want to place themselves in these MANG companies. ఇది అన్ని కలిపి ఒక గ్రూప్ అంటారు MANG అంటారు. Why they are interested to join this MANG? High paid packages. Super. Our objective is to earn more. No products, nothing. అదంతా ఫేక్ అన్న. మనకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి? We want more money. We want more packages. We want more perks. Even the environment you work in the MANG companies are completely different from the normal software companies. Normal software companies you have to put this one like this. Glasses you have to put. You have to go there. You have to put the thumb at 9 o'clock only. Otherwise the door will be closed. Nobody will open it. Right? And after that, you have to see, you will be given a small cubicle like this. And you have to work there from morning 9 to 12:30. And somebody will call you for lunch. It's lunchtime, come. Somebody will call you, you have to go again and you have to come back, work again. Up to 8 o'clock you have to work, take the bus provided by them. A car, cars for them. Nobody is providing the car facility for normal companies. Okay. And then almost you have to work for almost 8 to 10 hours in a normal company. Right? But the environment you work in these companies will be completely different. No restrictions. All that you have to do is you have to give the ultimate result at the end of the day. Right? You work, they doesn't put the cubicle also. You can design your own cubicles. You can put your one recliner seat also. When you want to sleep, you can sleep. Nobody will object you. Right? That is the additional benefits that the fan companies are giving for us. So everybody wants to explore themselves when they are not restricted. Am I right or not? If you are restricted to learn something, you will not learn it. But if you are intended to use your own space, you create your own space, you will get definitely good results. Right? So no restrictions, output will be very good. But not in India. India ala jaragadu. Endukani? When we remove the restrictions, you try to exploit. Exploitation jaragadu. Meere kadamma. Even Indian. Every Indian happens like that. Right? So whenever a freedom is given, for example, you are given a freedom and you are asked to learn a language of your choice. After 1 month, the result will be zero. Nobody will learn anything. Am I right or not? Right? So this should not happen. Restrictions తొలగించబడ్డాయంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? మీకు ఇంకా ఎక్స్ప్లోరింగ్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. యూ షుడ్ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్, నాట్ ఎక్స్ప్లాయిట్. కానీ మనం చేసేది ఏంటంటే ఎక్స్ప్లాయిటేషన్ చేస్తాం. అంటే ఏది నేర్చుకోం. You know why India has been made Indian technically. I am a big fan of India. Many big area and back in Japan. Right? You know why India is like this? Most powerful youth is there, but they are not in the right path. Even when I go to my home, I see lot of people, young people, big and koncham young kaadu inka peddavaru koncham. Youth, most highest youth in the world is in India only, after China. But China will bend their nerves like anything. Communist Party, they won't allow us to do as if we want. They restrict everything, and as a youth people, you have to develop some products and you have to sell it and you have to get some money out of it. This is the restriction there we have. But when I go home, I see a lot of youth people. They are enjoying like anything. They sit in groups. Even you don't believe that they will have some 20 to 25 years of age. They play this marble game. Goli Ratan is someone. They are playing it. I don't understand. Then chinna problem. 4th class or 5th class, Goli Ratan. But right now, the youth 20 to 25 years of age, the age gap, the age group of 18 to 25 is very powerful. కానీ మనం వేస్ట్ చేసేదంతా అక్కడ వేస్ట్ చేస్తాం. దట్ ఈస్ వై వీఆర్ హియర్. సో దీనికి సొల్యూషన్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ ద సొల్యూషన్? సజెస్ట్ సొల్యూషన్ అమ్మా. యూ కెనాట్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ ఇట్. యూ కెనాట్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ ఇన్ ఇండియా. యూ జస్ట్ సజెస్ట్ ఇట్. ఏం చేయాలి? యూత్ షుడ్ బి మోటివేటెడ్. ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ హ్యాపెన్. ఎందుకని మిమ్మల్ని ఇప్పుడు కూర్చోబెట్టి ఒక సెమినార్ ఇస్తుంటే సంబడి ఈజ్ యానింగ్, సంబడి ఈజ్ డూయింగ్ సంథింగ్. ఇక్కడ వినాలని కాదమ్మా ఇంటెన్షన్, రైట్? బట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ దట్ ఏదో ఒక నేర్చుకోవాలి అనే ఇంటెన్షన్ మీకు ఉండాలి, చెప్పాలని కాదు. సో దే హ్యావ్ మేడం అండ్ సుబ్బారావు సార్, దే హ్యావ్ kept a lot of efforts to bring the people or experts from I-Neuron or 1-Neuron or IIIT Hyderabad, JNU Kakinada, JNU Hyderabad. But you should have an intention to learn the things. అది లేనంతసేపు మనం ఎంత చెప్పినా ఏమవుతుంది? వీ హ్యావ్ సామెత ఇన్ తెలుగు ఇండియన్ మూడులో కోసం తగ్గాలి, రైట్? సో we should always aim to have the jobs in these particular companies, right? Very high packages, and you are free to explore yourself. You can design your own cubicle, you can go to the office in your own time, but ultimately when you come out of the office you have to report to the manager and you have to say that I have done this time useful work. This is what you have done, right? Clear? And what is that you have to do to achieve the jobs in these FANG companies? Yani manaku telusne, right? Don't always have this FANG in mind, endukante maybe we may not get these opportunities. The thing is that we have some sequence of steps. If we follow that, maybe not in this man, you may get a good job in some other company, right? So the skills are, the first one is thinking out of the box. Can you tell me what you mean by thinking out of the box? Can you give me an example of thinking out of the box? Thinking out of the box is a boon, but we won't think out of the box. This is what thinking inside the box. Nobody will answer. What do you mean by thinking out of the box? At least one example.
Breaking limits of thinking.
Huh?
Breaking limits of thinking.
Breaking limits of
Thinking.
teaching.
Thinking.
Thinking. Okay, give me some example. For example, one company, what they have done is, in general, what do you mean by group discussion? Group discussion and no? Sharing of thoughts is called as brainstorming. Group discussion is where you quarrel with other people. Group discussion, sharing of knowledge on them. Group discussion is a act. It is an act where some 5 to 10 people sit around the table and 5 people will be given one topic. You talk positively on this, and 5 people will be given same topic. You talk negatively on this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. Quarrel. And these people start quarreling with these people. This is what group discussion is, right? But what company, even knowledge sharing is also there. I don't deny it, right? Even in for companies, for large companies, what they will do is they will put the group discussion to share the knowledge. That's a different case, right? One of the company, what they have discussed, what they have thought is, they thought to have the out of box thinking, and instead of sitting around a table in a single room, let us go a walk around the garden and let us discuss it. So this is one of the things we can have out of the box thinking, right? Even there are so many puzzles. Puzzles ever crack chesarama? For example, this you might have heard, right? There is a person and he is driving his car in a heavy rain. Vine untadi. Telusa meekade? Telusina gaane this is what thinking out of the box. There's one person. He is driving his car to his home in the late night and it is heavily raining. And suddenly at a bus stop, he saw 3 people. One is a old lady, very old lady who is about to die. Chachpadam kaadu, but very old lady. And another person is his old friend who has saved his life at one particular instance of time previously. And another girl is that beautiful lady. She is his crush. He wants to live with her, right? But there is no space for 4 people. There is space for only 2 people. What is the solution? Right, this is the solution which is recorded. Right, that is the exact solution. But people think that because of ethics, we should not leave the old lady and we should not leave the friend who has given his life second time birth. And third is most important thing, I should not leave the beautiful lady. I want to share my life with her. So all these ethics will not work. What you have to do is, what the answer he has given is correct. And that is what thinking out of the box. Don't stick on to the ethics. So he has given his car keys to his friend, and he asked that old woman, he asked his friend to take that old lady, and he is spending time with that beautiful lady. So this is thinking out of the box. This is called thinking out of the box. Right? చిన్నప్పుడు మీరు ఒక గేమ్ ఆడారమ్మా మా వినండి. రైట్, ఇది అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మీకు బ్రేక్ ఇస్తాను, తర్వాత కొంచెం మర్చిపించుకుని తర్వాత మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. సో చిన్నప్పుడు యూ మైట్ హ్యావ్ ప్లేడ్ వన్ గేమ్, రైట్? వీ హ్యావ్ 9 dots, 3 3 3. You will be given a task that you have to link all those 9 dots without lifting the pen. Normal thinking will not work. You have to break out of the box. That is called as thinking out of the box. All these thinking out of the box will work for the improvement of the business also. How many of you are from Kakinada? Ante Kakinada local. Okay. Have you ever been to Khaidi restaurant? Khaidi restaurant. Vellarama? That is also an idea which came out of the box. Normal restaurant oka dim light, oka table petthe evadayna oka jail laga pettadu. Theme Khaidi theme. So he has put one grills over there, and people will come here and they will serve you and they will close the door. As if we are the prisoners and they are the jailers. This is one of the things. People will be attracted to go to Khaidi restaurant. దాని పక్కన ఇంకో రెస్టారెంట్ ఉంటుంది, ఏంటది? అశోక వెళ్ళిపోయింది, రాజుగారి కొండ బిర్యానీ. రైట్, దాంట్లోకి వెళ్ళే బదులు ఖైదీ రెస్టారెంట్కి వెళ్తారు, అవునా కదా? కానీ ఇప్పుడు ఖైదీ రెస్టారెంట్ కూడా ఓల్డ్ అయిపోయింది. ఎందుకంటే వన్స్ వి గో ఇంటు ఇట్, నథింగ్ ఈజ్ గ్రేట్ ఇన్ ఇట్ except that what is that biryani? Mandi biryani. So now people are moving towards Rajgarh Konda biryani. Endukani? It's not pot biryani. Taste. It's not taste. They are providing a combo offer where they will provide 3 snacks, unlimited snacks, non-veg, 1 soup and 2 varieties of biryani. This is another thinking out of the box. You cannot attract people to come to the Rajgarh Konda biryani. Normal thinking is the panchayat. So what they have made? They have made it to. So they have made it to work in such a way that they are offering the combo free. అనగానే ఎగబడిపోయి వెళ్ళిపోవడం అంటారు అన్నమాట. ఏమరైట్? నేను కూడా వెళ్ళాను దాంట్లో. So these are some of the examples of thinking out of the box. Clear? So when you want to get placed in some good companies, you have to think out of the box. You have to make a habit to think out of the box. అందరూ ఆలోచించడం కాబట్టి డిఫరెంట్గా, మరీ డిఫరెంట్గా ఆలోచించద్దు. You will be kept away from the humankind. You are out of the box. Your thinking is not out of the box, right? And the second skill, you need to harness all your soft skills. The first thing is thinking out of the box, and you should always concentrate on programming. You sleep programming, you write programming, you walk programming. This is a dialogue from Nagarjuna, right? The same thing should happen for a programmer. And this one, there are so many competitions that are going around the world. And there are so many problems they will be exposed to you, and you have to contribute to it. So when you go for an interview and you say the interviewer that, sir, I have given a solution for this particular problem in HackerRank, you will have a better edge than your friend. Sir, I have given better solutions, or I have given some number of solutions in LeetCode, that will be an edge to you, right? So there, whenever you have a chance to contribute to the society, whenever you have a chance to contribute, give some solutions to the problems, you always have to contribute. That itself is a, and this one, you have to break your head on two things. One is algorithm and data structures. Data structures and algorithms are life for CSE students, right? And you should be able to grasp the things very fastly. Grasping is very important, right? So if you go for interview along with your friend, they will always check these type of qualities, right? Whether he is able to grasp it or not, whether he is contributing to the external world or giving any solutions to the problems. As a student, you should always address the problems in the society. That is very important. You take some societal problem and you give some solutions if it is possible in your area, then it will be very cutting edge for you, right? Similarly, you should always try to solve the problems that are given in different websites. I have told that HackerX, LeetCode, HackerRank, all these things are different websites where you can explore the things and where you can excel the programming skills. And brainstorming. You always have to sit with your people. You always have to sit with your classmates, and you have to exchange the ideas. Brainstorming is to exchange the ideas. So he might be familiar with one programming language, you might be familiar with another programming language. You both sit, or you some team of people, 5 or 10 people, you sit and exchange your ideas. We exchange the ideas on technology, right? But that doesn't happen in India. Whenever we sit, we always talk about Kantara, latest hot buzzword. As a technologist, we always have to concentrate on the buzzwords like what is cloud computing, what is mobile app development, what is Bitcoin, what is the latest trends in Bitcoin, what is IoT, what are the latest trends in IoT. These are the topics we have to discuss. But we always talk about Kantara. Kantara super hit, and I don't know why it has been so super hit. But somebody are saying that climax is something like anything. Last 10 నిమిషాలు ఉండదు అంతే. అండ్ ఇక ఇది అయిపోయింది అనుకో, కాంతర అయిపోయింది అనుకో, టుమారో మన దాకా ఏంటి మన అల్లు అర్జున్ సినిమా ఏంటంటే చూసారా? ఇప్పుడు దాకా ఏ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగినా ఆన్సర్ చేయలేము. ఓటీటీ అడిగితే ఓటీటీ చెప్పినాడు, పుష్ప అని చెప్పేసి. సో మన దాకా పుష్ప అయిపోయింది, ఇప్పుడు కాంతార వచ్చింది, రేపు ఇంకోటి. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ వే వీ షుడ్. మా అయిపోయిందా? నాది కూడా అయిపోతుంది నాది. సో దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ వీ షుడ్ టాక్. యాజ్ ఎ టెక్నాలజిస్ట్ యూ ఆల్వేస్ హ్యావ్ టు మీట్ పేపర్స్ చదవండి, కొత్తగా టెక్నాలజీ అడ్వాన్స్మెంట్స్ వాట్ ఆర్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద వరల్డ్, యూ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఇట్ టు యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ షుడ్ హ్యాపెన్. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ బ్రెయిన్స్టార్మింగ్. అండ్ teamwork makes the dream work, right? As a single person, you may not achieve the things, but as a group, as a team, you always achieve. Right? This is what the teamwork makes the dream work. So, if you are, for example, in this particular group of 100 people, let us assume that 5 people are very much interested to get a job in Man company. So, you people group yourself, right? And you exchange your ideas, and you exchange the codes, you exchange your ideas. All these things should happen. Then only you can achieve your dream. So these are all comes under the soft skills. Sitting idle and learning the C program is nothing you are doing. Sitting idle and learning the Python programming language, nothing. You should contribute. You should have the grasping power. You should give solutions to the problems. And you should concentrate on algorithms. You should always exchange your ideas in the term of brainstorming. All these things should happen. These are the soft skills. We as a student are lacking in this. We lack everything, right? జోక్ వేస్తే నవ్వుకుంటాం, కానీ యూ ఆర్ నాట్ టేకింగ్ ద లైఫ్ సీరియస్లీ. లైఫ్ సీరియస్గా తీసుకుంటాం అంటే సీరియస్గా కూర్చోమని కదా, నేను మూతి పుడుచుకుని కూర్చోమని అంటలేదు. యూ ఆల్వేస్ హ్యావ్ టు స్మైల్, యూ ఆల్వేస్ హ్యావ్ టు లెర్న్ ద థింగ్స్. అవర్ ఇంటెన్షన్ షుడ్ బి we need to learn something, we need to learn something. This should be our intention, right? And the second step is read the job description carefully. As I told that you should not blame anybody. Sir, నేను చాలా తోపుని, నాకు కనుక మా కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు ఒక కంపెనీ ప్రొవైడ్ చేసి ఉంటే కనుక మ్యాన్ కంపెనీలో నేను డెఫినెట్గా కొట్టేది సార్. ఇదంతా థ్రాష్. ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ హ్యాపన్. There is no restriction for your skills, right? If the companies are not visiting our company, for example, not in our college, on campus is your placement officer or your teachers restricting you not to apply off campus? No. So you can apply off campus, and you should be very careful about the job description. Job description means, for example, they have opened the jobs for machine learning expert, and you are very much you have the experience in IoT field or cyber security. You cannot give a try to that fan companies. That means your expertise is on cyber security. You prepare your resume on cyber security and you apply to that company. They will simply throw it like this. Right? They will throw it. Why? Because around the world, tell me what is this fan company? They are the 5 most top technological companies in USA. Right? They receive some hundreds and thousands of resumes all over the world for every day. So if the job description is not matching, they have given the description for machine learning expert, you are applying as a cyber security expert, they will simply throw it. So job description is very important. Not only man, any company you apply, when you apply off campus, you always have to concentrate on job description. When the job description matches your qualities or your skills, then only you have to apply it. Otherwise, you will be rejected. You will not be intimated also. Right? Don't expect the mail to come. And whenever you are applying for a company, you have to do a lot of research on your company. For example, you are applying for Apple. You learn, you Google the Apple company. Who is the CEO? When it was established? What are the products that are being developed by the Apple? What are the various centers? ఎక్కడెక్కడ సెంటర్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇవన్నీ చెక్ చేసుకుని who is the CEO, who is the CTO, all these things will be an edge for breaking the interview. Definitely. Research in the company. You talk to your colleagues, or you talk to your classmates, or you talk to the employees who has been out of those companies. You speak to them and you learn something about the company. That is what you should have the thing. Clear? Researching about the company, know everything about the company will be definitely an added advantage to break the interviews. Right? Next, revamp your resume. When we ask the students to present their resumes, they will give in different formats. Right? We won't believe that it is a resume also. No borders, nothing will be there. They will simply type it and they will simply throw it on our face. As a teacher, I have faced it, right? But when you are applying for a best company, don't throw the resumes as it is. You have to revamp it. You have to put all your expertise. There are some particular formats which are accepted, readily accepted by the companies, right? You should concentrate on those templates. You should prepare your resume. You should write everything related to you in that resume. History, technological history, everything you have to write it and you have to present it, right? The thing is that the resume will be the face of your expertise. You put a resume in a very attractive manner, catchy manner, that the recruiters will automatically be attracted to you. Clear? So whenever you are applying for a company, don't simply throw a normal paper which is black and white paper on the face of the recruiters. There are so many templates which are very catchy and they can attract the recruiters also. So when you try to put it in colored Xerox. Black and white is somebody will not get attracted. So you prepare it well, take the template, prepare it well. There are so many websites to prepare a resume also. Have you ever tried it?
Yes.
No more resume. So there are so many websites. There are templates. You just have to change your text and you have to prepare it. Right. Try to prepare your resume in a very attractive manner. That too, you take the printout in a colored Xerox, not on black and white. Right. The thing is that your resume speaks for yourself. It is the face of your skills. You cannot explain everything. Am I right or not? So you have 10 years of experience, for example. You go to the HR people and start explaining from day one. Nobody is interested to listen to you. You put everything on paper, even though in your absence, they will listen to it. And searching for the hiring manager on social media, very important. Right. So we have so many social media networks like LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. So if you know the name of the recruiter, you just go to their pages, you learn what are their habits. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ హ్యాబిట్స్ గురించి మాట్లాడాల్సిన మీరు రోజు పొద్దుటే వాకింగ్కి వెళ్తారంట కదా సాయంత్రం వచ్చి కొనుక్కుంటారంటే రైట్ everybody will do that. But what are the various stages he has encountered from his career? అవన్నీ కూడా నేర్చుకుంటే కనుక that will be an added advantage to break the interviews. Right? తెలియకపోతే అసలు స్టెప్ and practice the most common interview questions. Very important. What we won't do. Sometimes I ask my students that if somebody has failed in a subject, right? Passing a subject is very easy. Endukani? You go to the website, download some JNU Kakinada papers on some subject. You read some 4 papers, contiguous 4 papers, previous papers, you will be definitely passed. అది కూడా చేయకపోతే తప్పే అవుతుంది. Right, the same thing happens here. When you are attending for an interview, you just have to concentrate on the most common interview questions. Not only asked by that particular company. For example, you are applying for Microsoft. Don't go with the only Microsoft questions. You go with the Google also. Maybe the person from Google has come into Microsoft recently and he is going to interview. It will be a cutting edge. Am I right or not? So all these things should have. Whenever you are aiming for a high paid companies, packages. What is the first one? Step 1 is harness your soft skills. You have to think out of the box, spend your time, contribute, grasp everything quickly. All these are the soft skills. Next step is job description. Go for a brief job description and you should be very careful while applying to the particular job. The job description should match your skills. Otherwise, they will simply throw it. Third step, research about the company. Right? You need to research everything about the company. As I told that, you should need to research about how it has started, what are the products it is going to deliver, what are the various locations it is situated. Everything has to be learned. Who is the CTO? Who is the CEO? That will be an H4. Next, revamp the resume. Very important step. Resume speaks about you. So you have to make your resume in a attractive manner. Take the templates from the internet, prepare your resume. Right? Overnight resumes are simply rejected. Their company on that resume today you will sit here and sometimes what you will do is you will take your friend's resume and you forget to change his name. There are situations that happen, right? You forget to change your date of birth. The resume speaks about the date of birth of that person, not you. Right? So these are the various things. ఇవన్నీ వాళ్ళు పట్టించుకోరమ్మా, పేరు తప్పైతే పట్టించుకున్నారు కానీ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ he has given that he is excellent in Python. You don't know nothing about Python. Gone. Right? Next. Search the hiring managers' profiles in social media networks such as LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Right. The last one is practice the most common. And remember that all these 6 steps does not happen overnight. Overnight to fortnight like right. So company vastundi, for example, if your TPO says that some company is coming to our campus on so and so date, December 10th. We prepare it. So the preparation should be from 1-2 itself. 1-2 means first year, second semester. These skills will equip చేసుకోవాలంటే overnight లో రావాలి. So it should be a long process. It should be a very tedious process. Everything should happen. Clear? So these are the different steps you need to follow to get placed in a very good company. Right? Is it clear? And programming website, as I told that HackerRank, CodeChef, CodeForces, LeetCode. LeetCode is the best website for getting into the main companies. Right? Even these are also, they have their different GUIs. Some they only concentrate on DS, some they only concentrate on Python. So that is different. So every website will have their own things. Clear? So LeetCode, please note this one. They only concentrate on data structures. You will be given different problems on data structures, and you have to solve it. Teamwork is very important. As a single brain, you may not get the solution. You sit with 3 or 4 people, you will definitely get the solution. Clear? And the last topic, which is tidbits. It includes